Sequence and series, class 11, subject mathematics. Here we shall discuss our exercise number 2. The very first part, arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression, which is written in short as AP. So what is AP? The definition is AP is the sequence having the terms like this: A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, and so on up to last term, which is also called nth term, A plus n minus 1 into D. So this is the sequence, and this sequence is called AP, that means arithmetic progression. Now here, what is A? A is called the first term. A is called the first term. And what is D? D is called the common difference. Common difference. How this is obtained? Second term minus first term, or third term minus second term, or fourth term minus third term. Subtracting this way, we can find the value of D. D mean common difference. Now this last term is also known as nth term. Nth term is equal to first term plus n minus 1 into D. So this is the way how we can find nth term of the AP. Now if we want to add these n terms of an AP, then what is the sum of the n terms? Sn. The formula is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the formula to calculate the sum of first n terms of an AP. Similarly, we have the arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean between two terms. Okay, if we want to insert one arithmetic mean between two terms, then we say suppose A is the first term and B is the last term, then arithmetic mean, this is equal to A plus B divided by 2, right? But if the question is find n arithmetic means between A and B, then what is the rule? Here we can say the question is like this: insert n numbers between A and B so that the resulting sequence is an AP. Then we use this formula: An is equal to A plus ND, where D is equal to B minus A, last term minus first term divided by n plus 1. So in this formula, we take the values n is equal to 1 first number, n is equal to 2 second number, n is equal to 3 third number, like this up to n. We can find n numbers, we can insert n numbers between A and B so that the resulting sequence will be an AP. Right? Now coming to the questions of the exercise, the very first question is question number 1. Find the sum of odd integers from 1 to 2001. So here what we say: 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus so on. Last we have 2001. Now what about this 2001? This is the nth term, and we denote nth term by an. and rule of an is a plus n minus 1 into d, right? Now what is a? Here this is the first term a, the value of a is 1. And what is d? D is equal to second term minus first term. Here what is second term? This is 3 minus first term is 1. So the value of d is 2. Okay. Also we can find the value of d by substituting d is equal to third term minus second term. What is third term? This is 5 minus second term is 3. So answer is 2. So everywhere the value of d that remains same. D is equal to 2. D is equal to 2. Now we substitute here the concerned values, corresponding values. The value of an, this is 2001. 2001. A is equal to 1 plus n is not known to us, so n minus 1. D is 2. We solve this now. This becomes 2000 is equal to n minus 1 into 2. Dividing by 2, we have n minus 1 is equal to 1000. So n is equal to 1001, right? So we have got the value of n. But our question is find the sum of odd integers. So we write the rule Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, right? So n we have obtained value is equal to 1001. Divide 2 into 2 into a is 1 plus n minus 1, n is 1001 minus 1 and d is equal to 2, right? Now solving this, we have the value equal to 1001 divide 2 into 2 plus 1000 into 2, this is 2000. So 2002 divide 2, this becomes 1001 into 1001. So finally our answer is 10 lakhs 2001. Next question. Question number 2. Find the sum of all natural numbers lying between 100 and 1000 which are multiples of 5. So what are the numbers between 100 and 1000? Multiples of 5. So first number is 105, second number is 110, 115 and so on, and last number will be 995, because lying between 100 and 1000 these are the numbers, they are in AP. AP mean here first term is 105 and common difference is 5. Second number minus first number equal to 5. So this is the common difference. Here this is an. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now substituting the value, an is equal to 995 equal to 105 plus n minus 1, d is equal to 5. So this becomes n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 995 minus 105, which is equal to 890. So n minus 1 is equal to 178, which implies the value of n is 179. Now what we do? We substitute here. Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, sum of first all natural numbers lying between 100 and 1000 which are multiples of 5. So this becomes 179 divide 2. 2 into a is 105 plus 178 into d is 5. So solving this, 210 plus 890, this is equal to 179 upon 2 into 1100, which is again equal to 2 ones are 2, 5 twos are 10, 5 twos are 10, 0. That means this becomes 179 into 550. This is equal to 98,450. Question number 3. In an AP, the first term is 2. A is equal to 2. The sum of first 5 terms is 1/4 of the next 5 terms. Okay, suppose what we can say here, Sn is equal to, sum of first 5 terms, S5 is equal to 5 upon 2 into 2a plus 5 minus 1 into d, right? Similarly, we can find the sum of first 10 terms, that will be equal to 10 by 2 into 2 into a plus 10 minus 1 into d. So what is given here? We are given here, this is given, sum of first 5 terms is equal to 1 upon 4 sum of next 5 terms. This can be written as first 5 terms mean S5 is equal to 1 by 4 into S10 minus sum of first 5 terms. So this way we solve this. This becomes 4 times S5 equal to S10 minus S5. That means 4 plus 1, 5 times S5 is equal to S10. So here substituting the values, we have 5 into S5 mean 5 upon 2 into 2a. 2 into value of a is 2 plus n minus 1, 5 minus 1, 4 into d. This is equal to S10, 10 by 2 into 2a, 2 into 2 plus 10 minus 1, 9d. So this becomes 5 into 5. Moreover, we can say 5 by 2. This 5 by 2, 2 is remaining. So we can calculate this now. 5 into 4, 20 plus 5 into 4, 20d. This is equal to 2 into 4, 8 plus 9 into 2, 18d. So this means 20 minus 18, 2d is equal to 8 minus 20 minus 12. So from here we have the value of d is minus 6. But what is our question? Show that 20th term, that is A20, is equal to A plus 20 minus 1 into D. Right? Which formula we are using here? An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the rule to find the nth term. So in place of n, we are substituting 20. So this becomes A is the first term, 2 plus 19 into D is minus 6. This is equal to 2 minus 114, which is equal to minus 112. Show that 20th term is minus 112, hence the result. Next question. Question number 4. How many terms of the AP minus 6, minus 11 upon 2, minus 5 and so on are needed to give the sum equal to minus 25? So let we suppose n terms are there, so that Sn is equal to minus 25. So what is the rule now? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to minus 25. Multiplying this 2 here, this becomes, moreover, first term a is equal to minus 6, and what is d? D is equal to second term minus 11 upon 2 minus first term, this is minus 6, this is equal to minus 11 upon 2 plus 6, this is equal to minus 11 plus 12 upon 2 equal to 1 upon 2. So we can substitute these values. So we have n into 2 into a is minus 6 plus n minus 1, d is 1 by 2 is equal to 2 into 25 minus 50. So now we have minus 12n plus n minus 1 upon 2 is equal to minus 50. Again multiplying throughout by 2, minus 24n plus n minus 1 is equal to minus 100. This means minus 23n is equal to minus 99. Sorry, here a little mistake is there. This n will be multiplied inside. So we have n into n minus 1 upon 2 is equal to minus 50. So this becomes, multiplying throughout by 2, minus 24n plus n square minus n is equal to minus 100. So this means n square minus 25n minus is equal to, this becomes plus 100 is equal to 0. Right? So we can have the factors n minus 20 into n minus 5 is equal to 0. That means n is equal to 5 or 20. Right? So this is the required answer. When n is equal to 5 terms also give the sum minus 25. 20 terms also give the same sum equal to minus 25. Next question. Question number 5. In an AP, if pth term is 1 upon q and qth term is 1 upon p, then prove that the sum of first pq terms is 1 upon 2 into pq plus 1, where p is not equal to q. So the very first thing, what is the rule to find the any term, nth term? the rule is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So from here two things are given. Pth term, put n is equal to p, so ap is equal to a plus p minus 1 into d. And second thing, qth term, that is aq is equal to a plus q minus 1 into d. So from here, pth term is 1 upon q. We write 1 upon q is equal to a plus p minus 1 into d. Likewise, qth term is 1 upon p. So from here we write 1 upon p is equal to a plus q minus 1 into d. So this means this is number 2 and this is number 1. Now we solve these two. That is, number 1 says a plus p minus 1 into d is equal to 1 upon q. Number 2 says a plus q minus 1 into d is equal to 1 upon p. Now subtracting, this becomes minus, minus, minus. A cancelled, so we have p minus 1 minus q minus 1 into d is equal to 1 upon q minus 1 upon p. So this is equal to p minus q, minus 1 plus 1 cancelled, into d is equal to pq is the LCM, p minus q. Because p is not equal to q, so we can cancel these terms in the numerator. We are left with d is equal to 1 upon pq. Okay, now substituting this value of d in either in equation 1 or in equation 2, what we have, let we substitute this value here. So this becomes 1 upon q is equal to a plus p minus 1, d is 1 upon pq, right? So this means 1 upon q is equal to a plus p upon pq, that is 1 upon q minus 1 upon pq. So again 1 upon q is cancelled. So what we can say from here, the value of a is also equal to 1 upon pq. So a is 1 upon pq, d is also equal to 1 upon pq. Now what is our question? Show that sum of first pq terms. For this we use the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. What is n? N is equal to pq. So S of pq is equal to n is pq. Pq divide 2 into a. The value of a is 1 upon pq, 1 upon pq, minus n minus 1, n mean pq minus 1 into d. D is also equal to 1 upon pq. Solving this is equal to pq divide 2 upon pq minus pq upon pq is 1, minus into minus plus 1 upon pq. So here pq divide 2, LCM is pq. This becomes 2 minus 2 this is minus 1, this is plus 1, plus 1 minus PQ. So this becomes 2 minus 1 is 1 plus PQ. PQ is cancelled, so we can write this as 1 upon 2 into PQ plus 1. So what was our question? Show that the sum of first PQ terms is 1 upon 2 PQ plus 1. Hence the result. Question number 6. If the sum of a certain number of terms of an AP 25, 22, 19 and so on, if the sum is 116, find the last term. So let the last term is, let the last term is equal to an. Therefore, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Right? Moreover, the sum of n terms, that is equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So Sn, sum is 116. 116 is equal to n upon 2 plus into, this can also be written as a plus l. L is an. Right? So what we can say here, 116 into 2 is equal to n upon 2 into a. First term is 25. Here we substitute the same value, 25, 2 into a, 2 into 25 plus n minus 1 and d is 22 minus 25 minus 3. Right? So this is equal to 232 is equal to n into 50 minus 3n plus 3. 232 is equal to n into 53 minus 3n. That means 3n square minus 53n plus 232 is equal to 0. Now here, what is a? A is equal to 25. And what is d? D is equal to 22 minus 25 is equal to minus 3. Moreover, we have Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into t. So sum of certain terms, that is 116. 116 is equal to n by 2. 2 into a is 25 plus n minus 1, d is equal to minus 3. So this becomes 6 into 2, 12, 11 into 2, 22, 22 plus 1, 23 is equal to n into 50 minus 3n plus 3. So this becomes 232 is equal to n into 53 minus 3n. That means 232 is equal to 53n minus 3n square. So from here 3n square minus 53n plus 232 is equal to 0. So from here we can say 3n square minus 29n minus 24n plus 232 is equal to 0. Right? We can say 24, 29. So taking 3n common, n minus 8 minus n minus 8 minus 29 is equal to 0. So we have n is equal to 8 comma 29 upon 3. So 29 upon 3 does not belong to natural number. So the value of n is 8. Now what is our question? Find the last term. So last term is equal to an, a plus n minus 1 into d. What is a? This is 25 plus n is 8 minus 1, d is minus 3. So we have 25 plus 7 into minus 3 minus 21. So 25 minus 21, 4. 4 is the answer. Next question. Question number 7. Find the sum to n terms of the AP whose kth term is 5k plus 1. So here what is given? AK, kth term is equal to 5k plus 1. If we take nk is equal to 1, then this becomes a1 is equal to 5 into 1 plus 1, which is equal to, which implies a1 means first term. First term is also named as a. A is equal to 6. Now taking k is equal to 2. So this becomes a2 is equal to 5 into 2 plus 1. That means 10 plus 1, 11. Right? Now to find the difference d, that is equal to a2, second term minus first term. Second term is 11, first term is 6. So this is equal to 5. So value of d is also obtained. Now what is question? Find the sum to n terms. Therefore formula is Sn is equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So here this is equal to n by 2 into 2 into 6 plus n minus 1, d is 5. So this becomes n by 2 into 12 plus 5n minus 5. So lastly 12 minus 5 is 7. N by 2 into 5n plus 7 is the sum to n terms. Question number 8. If the sum of n terms of an AP is Pn plus Qn square, where P and Q are constants, find the common difference. Sum of first n terms. Here Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So what is Sn? This is given Pn plus Qn square is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Right? Now what we do? Sum of first term. Here Sn is equal to Pn plus Qn square. So S1 is equal to P plus Q. S2 is equal to P2 plus Q2 square. That means 2P plus 4Q. Right? Now what is the meaning of S1? S1 is called the first term. Now S2, sum of two terms minus sum of first term, that is called second term. So we can find here S2 is 2P plus 4Q minus S1 is P plus Q. That means 2P minus 1P, P plus 4Q minus 1Q, 3Q. This is equal to second term. This is second term, right? Now find the common difference. Our question is find the common difference. Common difference mean second term minus first term. What is the second term? This is P plus 3Q minus what is first term? This is P plus Q. So this way we have P minus P cancelled, 3Q minus Q, 2Q is the common difference. Now coming to next question. Question number 9. The sum of n terms of two arithmetic progressions are in the ratio 5n plus 4 ratio 9n plus 6. Find the ratio of their 18th terms. So here we consider two APs. Let first AP is A plus D, A plus 2D and so on. Second AP, we consider it as A, small a plus D, small a plus 2 into small d and so on. Now what is the sum of first, what is given here? Sum Sn is the sum of first n terms of first AP and small sn is the sum of n terms of second AP. This is given to be equal to 5n plus 4 ratio 9n plus 6. Right? So what we can say here, Sn, that means n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, divide n by 2 into a plus n minus 1 into small d is equal to 5n plus 4 divide 9n plus 6. So here n by 2 is cancelled. We are left with, we can take 2 common. So we have a plus n minus 1 upon 2 d. In the denominator also we take 2 common after cancelling n by 2. We are left with a plus n minus 1 upon 2 into small d is equal to 5n plus 4 upon 9n plus 6. Now coming to the second part of the question, find the ratio of their 18th terms. So here this means we need to find an is the 18 ratio small a 18. That means a plus 18 minus 1 into d divide small a plus 18 minus 1 into small d. That means a plus 17 capital D divide a plus 17 small d. So if we compare this and this, what is the comparison? Everything is the same, just we should have a is same, d is same, n minus 1 upon 2, that should be equal to 17, right? So this way we can say n minus 1 is equal to 34. So that means n is equal to 35, right? So if we substitute n is equal to 35, so this right hand side and this left hand side, they becomes a plus 17d divide small a plus 17 small d is equal to, keeping n is equal to 35. So 5 into 35 plus 4 divide 9 into 35 plus 6. So this means left hand side becomes 18th term of first AP, A18 ratio small a18 is equal to, here 5 into 35, this is equal to 5 into 5 25, 25 plus 4 29, 5 into 3 15, 16 17, 179 ratio 9 into 5 45, 45 plus 6 51, 9 into 3 27, 27 plus 4 31, right? One LCM was there, so 32. 179 ratio 321. Find the ratio of their 18th terms. So this is the required ratio. Next question.